Yeah, y'all know all the X's and O's, man. I'm just sitting at home watching. I don't like to get into that because I don't believe the game is really decided on the field.
Hey everyone, guess who's back? It's Kamish back here with another draft preview, and this time it's original owner Krista and Storm, and very happy to have Krista in the league. All of you guys know she's a family member of mine, and yes, I have family members in this league, and that really shouldn't be a problem with anyone. But anyways, really happy to have Krista in here. And I'm going to have some helpful tips for you here this year, Krista. And when I look at your team, I think people should be afraid, to be honest. I think you've set yourself up beautifully here. And if I'm not mistaken, you've never won the LOC. So LOC has existed for 9 years. And I believe, yeah, you've never won. Let's see if you can win this year. So first off, let's look at your keepers. Keeping one quarterback, three running backs, a tight end, and a DL. I like TJ Watt. I think that's a good keeper in the IDP hole if he could just survive the injury bug. Then he will be great. But the injuries have been a concern. First tight end here as a keeper by the teams we're previewing, and you're going Dallas Goedert again on an ascending offense. I feel with Jalen Hurts, Philly. We'll see if they can repeat what they did last year. And then you got the three running back strategy. J.K. Dobbins, though, sounds like he's unhappy. So that's interesting. I think Najee Harris will have a bounce back year. He was hurt last year, I feel. And people are forgetting that. Yes, what's his name? Jalen Warren, I think, is also going to be a factor. But that's fine, in my opinion. I think these teams protecting their running backs is a good thing, in my opinion, and not running the wheels off them. If you look at Nick Chubb's carries each year, he's lower than some of these other guys like Derrick Henry, right? I mean, let's face it, Tennessee runs the wheels off him. And you still got him. I've been telling you for years you should trade him. You never have, and now I think you're just stuck with him because what you could get for him now, I think, is just not worth it. And then Geno Smith, yeah, that one's risky in my opinion. Will he repeat last year? Let's face it. This guy was termed a draft bust until last year, right? So it'll be interesting to see if he can repeat last year. Draft picks. Your first pick in round one's at pick number 8. So you did make the consolation round. You finished dead last in the consolation round, but still pick 8. I think you're going to get a quality rookie there, or maybe even a quality veteran if everyone goes rookies first. And here's where you stand apart from the rest. Like, you had 3 running backs as keeper, and now you got 15 picks in the first 10 rounds, more than half your picks in the first 10. If people aren't afraid of that, I don't know what you should be afraid of. 4 in round 2, 2 in round 9, 2 and 10 with that pick at 8 as well. 13 picks in the rounds 11 to 20 with 2 in the top end at number 11, 3 in round 18, and then you have 1 lonely pick in round 29. I'm assuming you'll probably just be turning yourself to auto draft after round 20. But wow, what a situation to be in draft pick wise with decent keepers. I mean, let's face it, Derrick Henry's no slouch. And we'll see if you can pay off on those picks. We've seen people fail before, though. As far as I'm concerned, Krista, your outlook this year, I think you're a championship contender. I really do. I think this is probably the first time I've told you ever that I feel you're a championship contender. And I think you're definitely one this year. But I think there's a few things you need to do. So first off, you do have the running backs covered with all those picks, which is great. So you can go with other positions early on if you want, or maybe just double down on running backs and hoard them, right? I mean, there's so many ways you could go for yourself too. Don't listen to Brian. Do what you do, right? I mean, you've done well the last couple of years just doing your own thing, and you've done really well, and very proud to see what you've done. And then my personal opinion, Chris is going to win the Maple Leaf division. I think she's the best team. I think she's in the best situation. Maybe not the best keeper quality, but decent enough keeper quality. And with all those picks, there's still a lot of positions you have to dress to accumulate points. So I think, yeah, Krista's in a great spot, and I'm excited to see what you can do this year, Krista. So Good luck.